Bonjour! Welcome back to another episode of the Root and Rise podcast. I'm your host, Brienne. Today's episode is dedicated to you. It's actually here by popular demand. You wanted and asked for more guided journaling and reflective thinking sessions. So that's exactly what we're doing today. This is a guided journaling session for self-discovery. Your voice matters here and has the power to direct future conversations on this podcast. If you are watching this over on YouTube or Spotify, feel free to leave a comment or participate in the polls. And for those tuning in on other platforms, don't worry, I got you. You still have a way to use your voice here. I have set up a community survey for you, and you can find that link in the episode description. This podcast is a space for you. Whether you're craving more pep talks, guided journaling sessions, longer solo episodes, exciting guests, or specific topics, I want to hear from you. Now let's get straight into our guided journaling and reflective thinking session. If you are interested in daily journaling, you can get my free digital planner to guide you through growth and healing. I like to start with a couple of deep breaths. Let's do them together. Deep breath in and exhale. Inhale again and exhale again. It helps me to start journaling from hopefully a little bit more grounded place. Before you begin writing any journal prompts for self-discovery, take a moment and reflect on the person that you want to become. Think about the person that you would like to be or wish you could be. Sometimes there is somebody who comes to mind for you or somebody who has the qualities that you really admire. Hold on to that image of your favorite self as you are filling out these journal prompts. Sometimes people think of this as like your best self or your wisest self. I like to think of it as your favorite self. I think that lends a little bit more compassion for what you've been through and who you want to be without as much pressure. Whatever you want to call it, hold on to that image of yourself as you work through these journal prompts and reflect on your journal prompts and the image that you have in your head of the person that you're working to become. And then be that person. Try to show up as that person every single day. If you want to become this person, you have to start showing up as this person. Start those daily habits. Wear those clothes. Act the way you said you would act in that position. This is the law of attraction. The more energy that you put out into the universe, the more that it will come back to you. You will attract that back into your life by being that. Some people also know this as fake it till you make it, but I think that goes a little bit deeper than that. You actually have to believe in yourself and believe that you are capable of showing up as your favorite self and doing it because you are capable. You're not faking it. You're actually doing it. The first prompt is check in with your body. Do a mindful scan of each of your body parts to see how you're feeling right now. Are you feeling any pain or tensing any muscles? If so, acknowledge them. Relax them, wiggle them, try to get that tension out. Now, finish this sentence. I feel blank. Fill in the blank, of course. And finish this sentence. I need blank. These two journal prompts are questions that I ask myself anytime I'm feeling intense emotions. What am I feeling? What am I needing? Your true self. What do you need or want more of in your life? And how do you think it would feel to have what you want? Maybe it would feel liberating, free, whole, healing, light, happy, loving. There is no wrong answer. How do you think it will feel in your body? How would you walk, talk, or hold your body if you showed up in this way? What daily habits would you have? How can you start incorporating these habits into your life now? What things are you not doing that you wish you could? Now let's dive into what's holding you back. Why are you not living in the way that you want to? Where are you repeating behaviors or just doing what you have always done? In what ways can this keep you from growing? How can you do things in your own way? Think of negative experiences that you've had. How can you reframe those negative experiences into something more positive? Now let's look at your support system. Think of the people in your inner circle. How do they impact the way that you move in this world? Can you be your authentic self around them? Can you be your favorite self around them? How do they make you feel? Do they help support you when you're down? Do they cheer you on when you're up? Who makes you feel the most empowered, supported, and accepted. Now let's look at your emotions. What causes you stress and what makes you feel peaceful? What makes you feel insecure? And what makes you feel empowered? Let's look at your vision next. How do you see yourself in a year if you have achieved what you want? What are 3 steps that you can take to start living the life that you want to live? And what is one small step that you can take today to get closer to that? What are 5 things you admire about yourself? How can those qualities help you achieve what you want? What do you envy in other people? How can you channel that in your own life? And are you willing to join me in cultivating that by using my free digital planner? You know how much I love positive affirmations and believe in the power of positive self-talk. In fact, I have not just 1, but 2 dedicated sections in my digital journal, which you can download too for free, that remind me to practice positive self-talk and affirmations. Here are my go-to positive affirmations for self-discovery. Pick 1 or 2 that really call to you and repeat them to yourself throughout the day. I recommend doing it every time you see a mirror. That's usually every time you go to the bathroom, which is a pretty good amount of times throughout the day. Here are my go-to positive affirmations for self-discovery. Pick 1 or 2 that really call to you and repeat them to yourself throughout the day. I recommend doing it every time you see a mirror. That's usually every time you go to the bathroom, which is a pretty good amount of times throughout the day. I can live life wholeheartedly. If I can see it, it's already mine. My soul is pointing me in the direction I am meant to go. It is my roadmap. I can change what has always been. Anything I desire is possible. I can write my own rules. Breathe and remember who the fuck you are. You're a goddamn superstar. Don't you forget it. To continue your journey of self-discovery, check out my episode on how to stop playing small and start living authentically. This will be linked in the episode description along with all 28 journal prompts for self-discovery. If all you gain from this podcast is one thing, I hope it's this. Your soul, your heart, your mind, they're all pointing you in the direction that you were meant to go. It's your roadmap. This vision or passion that you have is calling for you. Are you going to ignore that? The choice is yours. When you are ready to start following that, go check out my podcast on following your dreams and download my free digital planner so you can start planning those dreams today. If you are interested in more journaling or reflective thinking sessions, or you feel stuck in an area of growth, healing, or blooming, please let me know. You can leave a comment on YouTube or participate in the polls on Spotify. I love hearing from you. So much so that I have created a community survey linked in the episode description that allows you to be a part of future content. Check that out and make sure you're subscribed to the Root and Rise podcast so you don't miss out on any future content. Thank you so much for being here with me today. It is an absolute honor to be a part of your growth journey. You can find me over on social media at Root and Rise Podcast, or I will just see you in the next episode.